Hey, what's up, young adults? Welcome back to No Filter. We're back again with another episode for you guys. Well, guys, I want to let you know about crews. In Young Adults, we have crews happening all over London. We might not be able to meet in houses, but we're meeting all over Zoom. So if you want to find out more information, head to the website or hit us up in the DMs. And in the studio today, talking about crews, we've got Jamie. He's one of our crew leaders in Young Adults. What's going on, bro?
I'm good, mate. I'm good.
Good. Good to see you, man. What crew are you from?
So, Ealing Broadway.
Ealing Broadway, bro. That's the end of the district line, bro.
Yeah, mate. End of the district, end of the central.
Mate, we love it, mate. We love it. Well, mate, I wanted to ask you this question. We're having this conversation around how to have healthy conflict in our friendships. So, bro, what do you think about that?
I think for me, I always think of that Proverbs 15. Gentle answer deflects anger, but harsh words make tempers flare.
Yeah.
And I think when I'm, especially my friends, you know, like when you have disagreements, you want to, you want to negotiate things and talk about things in a healthy way. But,
yeah.
you know, I think sometimes when emotions are high, it's good just to kind of just come with a gracious response. And then that way it's, you know, you can kind of fight through it as well.
Yeah.
Because it says in, as well, like another one, I'm going to tie another proverb. It's Proverbs 18, verse 19. It says, an offended friend is harder to win back than a fortified city. Arguments separate friends like a gate locked with bars.
Yeah.
I never want to offend one of my friends, and I don't want it to be hard pressed where like there's something in between us, you know, because of what's said. You know, if you start with a gracious response and with the best intentions, then, you know, like generally that's when God does his thing and, you know, like things are worked out.
I love that, mate. Gracious response. I love that, mate. Well, that's gold, bro. Representing all the way from Ealing Broadway.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, bro. Amazing. Well, thank you so much, Jamie. Well, guys, in the studio, we have some guests, and we're going to keep the conversation flowing. No filter. It's all about having honest conversations, and we're going to do that today in the show. Well, guys, we're here with some of the friends. We have Abraham. How's it going, bro?
Not too bad.
Look at that lockdown beard, bro. It's growing. We got Jess here. How you doing, Jess?
So good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you very much. And Dan Watson.
Hello, mate.
You good?
I'm trying to get a beard like him.
Mate, I'm trying. This is the best I can do. But anyway, we're not here talking about bears, guys. We're here continuing the conversation on how to have healthy conflict within our friendships. And today I just wanted to throw up the question, I want us to get really honest, is when it comes to accountability, what does that mean in our friendships? Because I feel like that word accountability gets thrown out in church all the time. And we think, oh, accountability is all got to do with dating, but I think it's much deeper than that within our friendships. So what do you guys think?
I reckon, first of all, man, you got to look at what does the word accountability actually mean?
Right.
So it actually means like taking responsibility for the words and actions that you say you're going to live up to.
Yeah.
And then when you say, I'm going to be accountable to, you're allowing that person to speak into your life of what you have decided to be responsible for in your words and your actions. So when we have this discussion, it's more going, okay, I'm going to take responsibility and I'm going to allow people to speak into my life.
I agree. One thing I've done personally myself is when I first joined Hillsong, I explicitly asked my friends to check me, so to speak, anytime that I stepped out of line.
Yeah.
And I don't need them to sugarcoat you or anything like that, because ultimately it's to keep me on the right path.
You have to really foster like a healthy and honest friendship in order to have that. Because like to be accountable means like you're gonna be honest when things go wrong.
Yeah.
And like they're gonna call you out when things go wrong.
Yeah.
And you have to be willing to take that. But it's doing it in love as much as it is doing it for the sake of, like, I will call out my best mate because I love her.
Yeah.
And because I want what's best for her. Might not be what she wants to hear, and it's the same for me.
That's real friendship, though. I love that Jamie was talking about, he talked about 20 different proverbs, didn't he? But I love that he was talking about proverbs, because there's another one in there where it says, faithful are the wounds of a friend, but deceitful are the kisses of an enemy. And so if you've got someone saying, oh, you're good, don't worry about it. I know you said you'll do that, but don't worry. They're not holding you to account. But when someone calls you out, it's like, that hurts. But you're right. That's what a real friend does, and I think that's what we're called to do and be as friends and help people, because we want to help people ultimately, right?
Yeah,
I like that. I think definitely for me in my experience, it's been so hard when someone's been honest with me and I'm like, wow, you're really we're taking it there. But it's hard to be angry at someone who's outdoing you with love, you know? When it comes to such a loving place, you can't be angry with them. But I think I've learnt my best lessons in my friendships when people have told me how it is.
That's something that I struggled with, the scripture that you spoke about, because in the past, I'm someone who's very black and white, and I'm probably...
I would never know, bro. You don't know.
I'm probably someone that you'd refer to as a truth person compared to a grace person, which is something I listened to in a sermon a couple of months ago. And what I found is that with people that didn't necessarily know me too well, if I was to deliver the truth, but I didn't do it with grace, it was not going to be received. So I think, like Jess was saying, having that friendship in the first place is the bridge over which the truth can be delivered. So,
yeah, wow.
I think that's deep, because if we go like this, right, people have a lot of, like, comrades, like mates. You know, like, we're good, but they don't have a lot of confidence. And so confidence are like people that you can just be mad real and mad honest, and there's unconditional love. And so when we get like loads of people just not being real with each other, it's because there's not that trust that's developed within a friendship. So you might be telling me the truth, but it's not truth in love, and there's no trust there that's been built up. And so I think, like, you know, what we got to get better at as a society, and it's not like when you got to be you don't have to be accountable to the world. But you got to, like, find a friend that be my confidant, and you can speak real to me, but it's because I trust you. I know that you got my best interests at heart, and I could tell you the worst stuff in the world, but I know that you're going to speak life and truth into me to build me up, not tear me down so you can be right. And I think that's where we got to get to within society. We've got to be able to build friendships based on trust.
Yeah, I love that you said that, but that's the real test, is I'm telling you the truth, this is who I am, are you going to build me? So it goes to the next question is, if your friends don't build you when you're honest, are they really your friends?
That's something you've got to cross, though.
Because I'm like, I like this friendship, but I don't want to be honest with you right now, because I feel like if I'm honest, I might lose the friendship. What do I do then?
We have a popular culture that will give you that yes answer if you want it. Like, if your friend's not giving you the answer you want, you can easily get on social media and, like, find the answer that you want to hear. But that's not looking out for your best interest. That's looking out for your like, your subscription, your view. But, like, life isn't based on those things. And you need to have someone who you're willing to, like, hear from, build into, be built up by. Like, it's not comfortable. Like, half the time they're holding a mirror up to the bits that hurt or aren't very pretty, but they're doing it because they love you. And it's something you've got to go through with your friendships, but otherwise you just, like, you kind of hit a plateau, and you'd realise after time, like, you're not actually being real with anyone. And I think that's scarier.
One thing I found, just to add to that as well, is I think, if we're being honest, as young adults, we like the concept of accountability. It sounds mature, it sounds noble, but in reality, when you speak practically, I think what we fail to grasp, and I'm guilty of this myself, is the emotional maturity and the humility required for accountability to actually be effective.
It's so true.
Because we end up, a lot of the time, trying to justify, oh, no, but this, that, or the other, or we get defensive. And all that is it's a block to the fact that you, in the first place, like you said earlier, you've asked for someone to hold you accountable to something you claimed at some point in time.
Well, I love those themes, and I love what we're talking about in our conversation. And guys, we've got to wrap up the conversation there. And, you know, we want you guys to know that we haven't got all the answers, but we want to encourage you guys to continue to have these conversations in your crews. That's what crews are for. It's a space for us to be honest and really talk about these areas which affect our friendships and affect us in society. And the theme of the month is to positively shape the people in our society. And for us to do that, we have to learn that conflict isn't always a bad thing. Well, guys, thank you so much. And, you know, as young adults, we're starting this new initiative called Good News. Good News is all about us coming around a project to actually make a difference in people's lives. And the first Good News initiative that we're going to start is actually going to be Compassion. And Compassion do amazing work around the world, helping children with clean food, education, and clean water. And as young adults, we want to come around this project and raise money, not only to support a Compassion child for 1 year, 2 years, but 5 years. And that total of 5 years only comes to £1,800. And I believe as a young adult community, we can come around that Compassion child and actually make a difference in someone's life. So if you want to get involved and you would like to give, text White's Way Show followed by the amount to the link that's going to pop up on the screen. Let's get involved and let's make a difference.
Hi everyone, and we are super excited for NXT that's happening Sunday the 18th of October at 7 p.m.
And if you're wondering what NXT is, it's going to be a show that is literally got some of the emerging artists coming out of our church, and it's just a place where they can play their music, and we have videos, and there'll be things like interviews with me and Rocky, so it's going to be great. And one of our amazing guests for NXT is Carmen. Woo! Hi.
Hi.
Very exciting that you're here with us. And now tomorrow, your video is being released.
Yep.
Yes. So do you want to tell us a little bit about the song and how long you've been songwriting for?
Yeah, so the song is called You'll Always Be Mine, and it's very romantic, very sweet. I put it out in January, but I couldn't film a video because of COVID, but now it's coming out tomorrow, and I've been writing for like a few years, so I'm just excited to just keep putting out music, so yeah.
And if I want to get it, where can I get it?
Anywhere, any digital store, online.
Spotify,
yeah, all of it.
Apple Music.
Yep, just search Carmen, You'll Always Be Mine, and it should come up.
That's awesome. It's cool that you've maintained and still developed and grown during this period of time. So what's next for you? What are you excited for?
I'm excited to release more songs. I feel like lockdown made me write a lot more, so I have more material to put out.
Yeah, awesome.
And then hopefully when we're allowed, I can do more shows.
Once the borders are open.
Yeah, exactly. So just lots of shows and connecting with people who like the songs and stuff, so yeah.
Sweet.
Well, we're very excited for your video that will come out tomorrow. And just a reminder, we will see you all next week, 7 p.m. for NXT.
NXT.
You'll always.
Well, guys, that's it for No Filter. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Check out this song.
There is a God who came to earth in flesh and led a life of love and holiness. And we praise him for the miracles, the promises, and all that is to come. The King of Heaven came to wash our feet, and he tore the veil so we could taste and see that the author of the greatest love has rose from death and kept the scars for me, for all to see. Gentle healer, loyal friend, present Father, heaven sent. In this moment, as I am, you're seeing something, you're making something beautiful. Something beautiful. You crown me with mercy, you call me by name, embraced all my weakness and loved me the same. I'm no longer unclean, I've been washed in your grace. Oh, Jesus, you are. And the righteous will stand and all evil will fall, and the earth roar in praise, singing Jesus is Lord. And our unbroken hearts will make clear who you are. Oh, Jesus, you are a gentle healer, loyal friend, present Father, heaven sent. In this moment, as I am, you're seeing something, you're making something beautiful.
Hey, thanks for watching No Filter. Make sure you like, subscribe, or check out some of our other videos.